Yo, 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 it's your man Young to the PJ, aka Pretty Boy Jackie, kicking it with my man Pimp on Good Spirits Only, the podcast. Tune in, you dig?
Welcome to another episode of Good Spirits Only. Got a very special guest in the building with us today.
Uh-oh,
The go-to guy.
uh-oh.
Hey, if I wasn't in the running for one of the freshest niggas in Birmingham, he'll win it by a landslide with my vote. But since I'm in the running, I can't just give it to him like that. But he is one of the freshest niggas in Birmingham, definitely.
I appreciate that, bro.
I call him Polo P.
Yeah.
Some people call him Jackie. Some people call him Pretty Boy. Some people call him the go-to guy. Young PJ, holla at your folks, man. Tell them what you been up to.
What up, what up, what up, what up? Man, that was a hell of an introduction, cuz.
Man, they say I gotta get better on my
That was a hell of
introduction.
an introduction.
They
I don't know what to say.
They say I gotta get better on my introduction. You know, I'm taking this shit serious, man. Whether folks know it or not, whether y'all watching or not, I am taking this podcast, YouTube channel very serious.
Damn right.
I'm gonna use my relationships and resources to, just try to bring some to shed more light on some of these entertainers, promoters, business owners, whatever in Birmingham. So,
Definitely.
P,
What's up, though?
you know I like to start from the beginning.
All right.
I'm talking about all the way back.
What we doing?
Young P,
Ooh.
talk about the neighborhood you grew up in. What were the times like back then growing up? You know, teenage years.
Right. Well, man, I was born on the north side. Originally born on the north side, Caraway Hospital. Stayed in Norwood in the bottom. You know, like Norwood got like a couple parts, like the.
So this ain't Evergreen Bottom.
Nah,
this
this ain't Evergreen Bottom. It's like, when I mean the bottom of Norwood, like behind Norwood Elementary.
Okay.
They consider that area the bottom, like, cause it's literally like at the bottom type, one way in, one way out type. So we, I was born over there, man. Started out over there and kind of just moved around, man. Mama working job, daddy working job. Daddy ain't in his right mind at certain phases of life. So we just moved around a lot from really from the north to the east, really. You know what I'm saying? I went back and forth just about up until like 95, 96, and we moved to the east, moved to Baby Kingston. And that's kind of like where it started for me. That's when it started, like even with the music and everything, man. It just kind of like my adolescence just came from over there.
So we talking 95, 96? And at this time, how old are you?
Oh, let's see, probably like between 10 and 12.
In 96, 95?
Yeah, don't make me laugh.
But at 12 years old, you could comprehend a lot. So what was the north side?
Probably like 13, something like that.
What was the difference between the north side and the east side then? Because clearly it's a difference now.
Yeah. There's a lot of politics nowadays, but man, it was but again though, it's like I was staying back and forth.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I used to live with my grandma too, so it's like I've stayed in East, like I went to Barrett. You know what I'm saying? Kindergarten. First grade. So I stayed on 2nd Avenue in the Bay.
2nd Avenue South?
Nah, North.
Okay.
2nd Avenue North in the Bay. Stayed in Woodlawn on 48th Street before, like with my grandma. Like, so it's kind of like just back and forth, man. So I think we was kind of able to kind of just understand the differences and similarities, but we're so young to where you just kind of learn as you go. You know what I'm saying? Like being on the north side, of course I learned how they operate. But then when I went east. When I went east in '95, that's when I was able to understand, okay, like, all right, these boys move a little different over here. Okay. Like, these boys act a little different. You know what I'm saying? They move a whole lot different over here this way. Like, okay, man, you know. So I can remember back crazy in school, like, you know, the north side, we joking, we jonesing, you know, the mama jokes. Your mama jokes was cool. I went to Hayes, though.
Oh, no.
Tried that your mama joke. He my partner now. This my dog, James Bennett. I'll never get that shit. We was at Claire. I remember I said your mama joke, and that boy from Avondale Projects. So, you know, he...
Oh, he ain't played the radio.
He went with that. He said, cool, one more with your mama joke, I'm give your mama ass whooping around here. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, you know, just little small stuff like that, and just, you know, how people maneuver, man, but... And, you know, I'm glad, though. I got, like, kind of like, you know, best of both worlds, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? To just learn, again, know how to maneuver, you know what I'm saying? Because now it helps me out here. Like, I know how to maneuver over here.
So, 12-year-old P.
Yeah.
What music you listening to at this time? What artist really was a heavy influence on you coming up?
Man... I was, you know, I got an older brother, right? So I listened to everything he pretty much was playing.
Okay.
You know, he would hang pictures on the wall and shit. You know, that was in back then. Cut the picture, cut your favorite rap out the magazine, hang it up on the wall. So every day I would look at goddamn Too Short, NWA, Luke. You know what I'm saying?
So he wasn't no LL fan.
LL, all that, man. EPMD, like all, you know, hip hop back then.
Right.
So he would really have all that up there, man. Even beyond that, though, like, my dad would have, like, you know how the grown folks had them parties and shit, and how you come in there dancing and shit, the little kid come down.
Oh,
I'm that kid that used to have to go in there and dance for my dad and shit, and he got Isley Brothers bumping, Gap Band, you know, so it would be, you know, just kind of all of that kind of, like, got me interested in music. My brother would have me DJing on. We had a little tape deck, not a tape deck, but the record player.
Okay.
And he'll have me playing certain records while he on the phone and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go be the DJ. You know what I'm saying? So I just go find a record. Because check this out. The thing is how I would have records. My dad would have records from, you know, his own collection, but my grandmother had access to. She worked with this guy. I pretty much consider my grandfather. He owned a couple jukeboxes in the city, like at different locations, like a Green Acres Chicken downtown, that jukebox. Like, so he would have those, and they would have.
So people actually own jukeboxes like vending machines? Mm-hmm. I never knew that.
He had them like at different, like, man, various locations. And I would ride with my grandmother on every Friday. We would go around and collect money out these jukeboxes. Like, you know, shotgun houses were big. So, like, they had them, like I said, Green Acres. I can remember various places he would just pull up and shit, just change the records out, collect money. You know what I'm saying? And they would get records from, it was a store on First Avenue, like, going toward, like, downtown First Avenue. It's shut down now, but it was a record store. Like, they would go in there and get their records from. So, just, like, kind of like just being around it all the time, bro. Like, just music to where it became fascinating. Whether it was just, I can remember MC Hammer, you know what I'm saying? Hammer dancing, like, damn, that look cool, man. You know, the style, the clothes, you know, all of that. So I was just fascinated by it. And then my first actual record that I heard that just inspired me was Southern Playalistic. No, Players Ball.
So
Players Ball. That's what it really.
So that's what made you say, I want to be a rapper.
Yep. Players Ball.
Wow.
Player Ball, bro. And is this?
Got to get to it because it came up. I wanted to ask you about this. Nipsey Hussle, the Marathon album.
Okay.
You saying this top 10 hip hop album of all time? P, that's a lot of credit,
That's
man.
strong, ain't it?
That's a lot of credit, P. I need you to explain this. I say this, and this is the credit I give it. The album dope as fuck. And once you heard it, it's no way that you don't rate it for album of the year.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
So that's what I'm saying. It's a lot more out there, P. If you really think about it.
Hey, I thought about it. That's why it took me a minute to reply on that to you. I said, oh, he done gave me a top 10 for real. Let me pull over and put up my top 10. And I thought I had a pretty sturdy list because my shit was like.
Because it might even be more in there because I did not put none of No Limit albums in that list.
I don't think they top 10. Nothing from No
You
Limit.
said impact wise.
We going on. We basing that in all factors. Like all factors.
But you said because you gave all the credit to impact.
Nah, I was saying why I'm giving Nipsey the reason why I put him in there, but everything else, like it ain't not only impact is like what those albums represented, bro. Like at that time.
So
Ryan Dirty. You know what Ryan Dirty represent? That whole album?
So you don't think
song for song.
So you don't think Ghetto D is a classic?
It's a classic, it just ain't top 10.
You don't
though.
think Ghetto D top 10?
Like, nah, bro. I put get what.
Look at the camera.
Guess what though?
Because you gonna get a lot of slack back there.
I bet I don't. Not when I compare it to Ryan Dirty. I put when we talking about Ghetto D, we know what Ghetto D is talking about, right? We know it. I could have put the G's in there, but I say, you know what? That whole thing, UGK was a better
think about it,
teaching of that.
Ghetto D. The impact Ghetto D had on the hood.
See, but I don't. Man, do you know the impact that Ryan? I know a
nigga right now is 2021 still got the Ghetto D CD.
I mean, that might be true, but he ain't got no Ryan Dirty. No,
he most definitely got Ryan Dirty. Everybody got Ryan Dirty. So let me ask you this, P. You got a lot of relationships in the industry, man.
No, I don't. Don't accept me like I just don't. I just.
Everybody don't have the contact that you have in your phone, man.
I don't know a lot.
How did that happen?
How did it happen?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Man, shit. I want to say just being at the right time, right place, but just being me, bro. It wasn't no shit. I was just being me the whole time back then, so I would be that person that when we would come across people out there moving around, shit, I would just get contacts.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If I was able to get a contact, I'm gonna take it. I ain't care who you was, a DJ, street promoter, any position that you say you are. Hey man, get contact, and some of them bullshit, some of them who they say they were. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it just networking more so. That's more so what it was, bro. It wasn't no. I'm big on representing this city.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm big on representing this city. So, like, when you come here and if you, by chance we cross paths, it's like, I just want to make sure you see the city. Like, you know what I'm saying? You, like, don't mistake us for what you may think we are, how nah, bro. Like, we up speed just like everybody else.
And you'll have them come tip down through the club.
Like go to the club. Yeah. And that's the perfect place to take them because they want to, you know what I'm saying, especially, the club going to pretty much let you know what type of city you got.
Okay.
It don't describe it as a whole, but it just let you know, like, hey, don't think they down there sweet down there now. They got them in the club cutting up, boy. You know, the club just going to identify with the streets, you know what I'm saying? So, we just go around the club, just go around the city, man. Like restaurants, all that shit, just show people a good time, bro. And it just stuck. You know what I'm saying? It just stuck like that. Some relationships we was able to build and do other things, and some of them was just like, all right, cool.
So when you say you were building these relationships and getting these numbers, this was the time during the BA Boys run. Am I correct?
It ain't. It's.
I
I say it probably started back then.
Right.
It started back then, but I don't never stop networking.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. But
So,
it started pretty much back then, though.
let's talk about that time. Like, how did the BA boys even come together? For people that don't know,
Man, me and Joe. I remember Joe from playing at Crestwood, right? Because Joe had this little certain distinctive look by his goddamn self. That mug. He know it too. You know what I'm saying? So he just always stood out. So I remember him because we both played at Crestwood, just different pounds or whatever, different teams.
okay.
And I ended up running it back into him in high school at Woodlawn. And by this time I'm rapping, and we both had a mutual partner, Rod from DA.
Okay.
Rod Lewis. Rest in peace to Rod Weezy, we call him. Yeah. So Rod played with me at Crestwood, but he went to Banks with Joe and stuff. So
Okay.
cool. So you know what I'm saying? He just pretty much let him know that I rap. It kind of word went around that I was just messing around with music. Like I was to them, I was around famous people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because back then it's like, who the fuck would be around anybody? You know, and so we just kind of linked from that, man. Like I said, because I think they had found out I had that. I was around. At that time, it was No Limit. Being around No Limit.
For real?
Being around No Limit. No Limit came down here and did a show.
Okay.
And me and my cousin Nook C, man, we went. We were young as hell. We like 2 years apart, but we went. It was a gamers convention at the Civic Center, and we ended up having one of our big homies get a room at the Sheraton. Just so we got access down there and shit, right? And we went to the Gamblers Convention. I think it might have been the next day or later on that night, rather. It might have been that night. So we went to the Gamblers Convention that day, and that night, No Limit had a concert at the Boutwell. And man, I was there a bit of probably 14, 15. And man, we went in the concert, bro, just and you know, rocked out with them in the crowd, of course, you know what I'm saying? But just what happened, they're staying at the Sheraton.
Okay.
And on this concert bill, you got No Limit, 3-6 Mafia, and I forgot who else. Like, this early stage. This is 98. It's 98.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So these them early stages, bro. Like, even with No Limit, it was C Murder, Fiend, Mac, Mystical,
shit, that's the core right
pretty
there.
much Mia X. This is the time frame when Monica was there. This is when Monica was dating C Murder. Yeah. And Big Ed. Rest in peace to Big Ed for No Limit. Big Ed the Assassin. Walking around at the hotel because everybody's up just walking. Ain't nobody asleep.
Right.
You know, I can't believe this. Then I'm 15. I don't even supposed to be here for real. You know what I'm saying? We walk across Big Ed. And man, he was just so surprised that somebody knew him out all the other artists.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because it was so many. And we were like, yeah, man, we know who you are. We know about it. And he embraced it. And it went to us going in his room, man. He just letting us pick his brain for like 3-4 hours.
Damn.
Like anything we want to know, he's just telling it to us, man. And he ended up, it led to him giving us a shout out in his CD credits, right?
Damn.
Yeah. I got to find that. If I can't, I lost mine.
Man, how you look?
I'm gonna have to order that album from somebody, and I'm gonna listen to the album, but I just want the booklet though with the credits, right? I ain't gonna even count. But he gave me a shout out in it. So when we got, and I got back to school,
yeah.
So I'm like, Rod, I get in the mic. I said, Rod, check this out. You know, that's what seeing in school. You got No Limits dropping every week. You know, every Tuesday.
Yeah.
So it's like, shit, if you got that CD booklet or that tape, it was, you know, booklet, we want to share, everybody want to read it. And that's kind of where it started.
So was it something that he said he was going to do and y'all looked for it? Or y'all just saw it?
He told us he was going to do it.
Oh, okay.
He took everybody's names and he was like, I'm going to shout y'all out.
Okay, bet. Okay.
So I knew it was coming. So
Okay.
I'm looking forward to he dropping like 3 more weeks. He dropping like 3 more weeks. I'm waiting for that.
Yeah.
Man, bump this L, bump that L. I'm waiting for that big man. My name in that motherfucker, boy. You know, so show it to Rod. And Rod's like, I don't even tell Rod. Let him see it for himself. Elemental surprise, right? That nigga said, no, boy, this and it just spread. Like,
so
that I be around famous people.
Okay.
I just be around famous people, like, who he is.
Celebrity. Okay, then. So what you got going on now, P? What you been up to lately?
Man, really just, man, I'm trying to get into these films, really. Like, my boy EJ. EJ Made, man, that's my dog. He, man, he just, he threw me an alley hoop with that movie shit, like, a few years ago. Like, real talk. He just threw me an alley hoop, bro. Like, it went, you know, I got no stories of how it happened. It just, he threw me an alley hoop, rather. He just, he hit me up. He hit me up and was like, they needed, some extras for a commercial. And jokingly, I was like, nigga, I ain't gonna do no motherfucking commercial, nigga. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna be in the movie, nigga. Put me in the motherfucking movie. And he was like, he was like, this is what I told him. You know what I'm saying? I was like, he was like, man, he laughed, we laughed. He was like, man, let me call you right back. And he called me back, and somebody couldn't fill their role. Like, it was some crazy shit, somebody couldn't fill their role. And he was like, nigga, we got a role for you. Like, that for real? He was like, yeah. I was like, okay, so come down, we're gonna shoot the commercial, but you ain't gonna be extra. You got this role.
P,
now.
can you act though, P?
Hell yeah. Nigga. Check it out. Like this movie was called The Classic Wedding. Right? And okay, so I'm part of the movie. So at that time it was like, man, you gonna be the groom. Like, you're gonna be like a groom, you know, some shit like. But anyway, I was like, what I need to wear. It was like, man, EJ was like, dressed like Carlton. Just like, you know, he's trying to be funny and shit, but he know I got down the polo shit. It's like, all right, nigga, so go down there, and when I get there, they switch my role. Like, from whatever, I think it was gonna be like, the groom to like, you're gonna be like the worrisome brother of the bride. Okay. So that's why they gave me the worrisome brother role. Like, you just worrisome. You come from money. I'm just balling. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I know my pops got bread, so I'm just spending shit. But they switch roles when I get there. And Birmingham J is there, because there's a lot of people. Like, it's a house full of people. It's like at least 30 people, bro. As soon as I get there, they put me on the spot. Like, why me? Why me of all people now, the new guy? You know what I'm saying? I get that we gonna go over his role first. I don't have no script or nothing. None of this shit. It's just straight improv. My man Eric Johnson that does movies a lot, been doing a lot of movies. He was in it, but I knew Eric from Woodland, right? So he was the dad of the bride. So, you know, I just really watched him, like, just get in character. Again, now you got all these people in here, you know and shit, but you know, you gotta switch moves right now. You gotta get into, you know, you gotta play it. You gotta nail it. I don't have no, again, I don't have no script, so I'm just watching him just kind of, cause he's kind of to himself. Like he communicating, but I can tell he's serious about his craft to this shit. Okay. So I just kind of fed off his energy, bro, and played that role, like, which it was cool. Like,
man, I gotta see this movie, man.
You can't. I wish you could. That's why I could tell you all this because. But check this out. Me acing that role on some straight improv, first day type shit. It led to a more serious movie called Home Invasion.
P, you not in no motherfucking action film, man.
Oh, yes, I
am. Please tell me you not the burglar, man.
I'm the detective. Straight up. I'm the detective, Detective Johnson.
Detective Johnson.
Detective Johnson, bro. No lie.
So when this gonna be available to watch? Are you still filming?
Check this out, man. Check this out. And make sure that I'm what camera I need to be on. Make sure y'all you watch this. His name is Dedrick Turner. He's the producer. Tell Dedrick y'all want to watch the movie.
Hold on, you was in another movie though.
I was. You talking about the one with Fig? You talking about that Hood movie?
Yeah, did you do that one?
I did that too. That was my first time ever. Now that was
You not in what's the name movie? Are you?
I did that. You talking with Curtis Snow and them?
No.
Cause I did something with them, a little small.
I thought you were in one with Jeff.
Okay. I didn't do none of the Jack films. But it's crazy because Dedrick, if y'all looking for him, he's working with Jap now doing his films. Fuck it, we'll go put it out there. He's with Jap, he's co-producing Jap Jones's film. Shout out to Jap, because that's my dog, I fuck with you. But yeah, y'all holler at Dedrick Turner, and maybe y'all can see it. It's crazy because I tell people about it, and that's the next thing they ask. Like, bro, and it's like to the point I don't like to talk about it because it's like
all that hard work. He just holding
for nothing,
on.
man. And I don't know what.
Dedrick, we need to see the movie, man.
Yeah, Dedrick Turner on Facebook. If y'all looking for the movie. I want y'all to see it because I don't want y'all to think I'm just bullshitting like about my roles and the shit that I did on
Detective Johnson.
Detective Johnson.
Got down.
Shout out EJ May was in it. Tasha Houston. You know Tasha? Tot.
Yeah.
Tot was the lead role.
She was in it. Is Detective Johnson in a fight scene?
Nah, I'm not in a fight scene.
You in the shootout though?
I had a little small. Yeah, I had a shootout. I had a small shootout.
What is this? SVU?
Somewhere like that. Like I had to run and everything. Like they was really cracking on me because I didn't see it. Because I'm running. I didn't see what's behind me. Like the camera, the angle. But as I'm running, like my slacks kind of raising up, so you see my socks and all type of shit. Like he got on red socks and shit. This is red.
So you was really running?
Yeah. We had to,
you in that bitch hauling ass,
bro. We had to really act it out. Like shit. For real, dead ass, man.
That's why we ain't seen this movie, P.
Bro. I hope not.
You ain't not acting too hard, man.
I had to, bro.
He shopping that shit.
I had to. I get killed in the movie. I die.
Hold up.
I die in the movie.
Hold up. Is it one of them? You get blown up, or you gotta act out the dying? Cause I gotta see this. We gotta see this shit now.
That's man. I kind of just fade away. It's kind of just one of them.
So it's like what his name?
Kind of just fade away.
It's like how they did on Fast and the Furious.
It's kind of like I just kind of fade away, man. Like you don't see me no more. And then the storyline, well, as you'll catch it when they say like, damn, it's fucked up what happened to Detective Johnson.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so it's like one of those type of situations, yeah.
What you want to tell the folks in closing, P?
Tell them in closing, hey man, stay safe, stay dangerous. Hey man, just enjoy life, man. Like I know the cliche saying life is short. Now, no, it really is, man. So enjoy life, man. Do whatever you feel like you want to do in life, man. Do it, pursue it, try it. You ain't gonna know if you don't try it. You know what I'm saying? So try whatever your heart tell you, man. Like and sky's the limit. Keep God first, man. Take care of your kids if you got them. You know what I'm saying? Be a great, a great person. Show love. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's really all it is for me. It ain't no formula, but I just show love, man. Even when it ain't showed back, I still just continue to show love. You know what I'm saying? And it worked for me like that. So that's what's up.
That's what's happening.
That's what's up, man. That's it.
Good spirits
Shout out
only.
to Slaytastic, man. Good spirits only. Slaytastic in the building, man.
Yeah, man. Slaytastic,
Yeah.
our first sponsor. Second sponsor gonna be Success Clothing.
Shout out to Success Clothing. That shit
Yeah, man. I got
hard, too.
something for you, man.
That shit
I
hard,
got a
too.
shirt for you. I got one for you
Hey,
too.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So I need that.
Uh,
Need that, man.